The epic two-night
The success. Focus it takes to get here.
They do. Raining hard like absolute.
And that's how every WWE superstar earned theirs.
Side of the most sadistic structure ever devised.
The moments you work for.
I went from the one who knocks to the one they knock.
This is where stars become highlights.
SummerSlam!
In my house.
For SummerSlam Saturday.
Then, now, together.
SummerSlam. Tonight's superstar arrivals are presented by the Beast, Brock Lesnar, tonight. General Gunther, can Nick pull off a miracle tonight? And the undisputed WWE Championship is up for grabs.
Power. And the conqueror reclaimed his mantle. Feet. The bringer of war sought a new goal.
The only thing that I've seen is a big bad bitch.
Talk. As the type.
Defeated inside hell in a cell at Summer. You can't run from the ruler. Run from over them.
In 1997, St. Louis, Missouri. Here tonight, Brock Lesnar, over.
Massive experience, difficult for our pleasure.
Are there nerves when it comes to the King of the Ring?
Time in hell in a cell, and oh yeah, the beast incarnate
Are watching here tonight to see if Obafemi can conquer the beast in. To steal a line from my own. At the University of Minnesota, he won the NCAA Division I wrestling. Does battle inside Hell in a Cell in Minneapolis. Had a Hell in a Cell match. Back in 2008, The Undertaker and Edge, Lesnar. And both times, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, defeated.
endurance. You mentioned several of the accolades of Brock Lesnar. We know all about can be defined by the endurance of pain, and he is
for submission.
The fighting first from Lagos, Nigeria, of the ring, Huba.
Introducing the Beast of Adversity of Minnesota!
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. There are no rules. You win via pinfall or submission. Without pressure. We talked about nerves. Can Obafemi harness that tonight, Wade?
Now kicking in the body of Obafemi. There's nothing you can experience it on Obafemi. Good luck.
The rubber match of sorts here tonight. Lesnar, Femi, locked in, and perhaps a tap out. Paul Heyman steering through us here at the control. And here we go. And Femi, right after Lesnar, beats him in the center of the ring, and he
right from the off, and one of these two shortly.
Number one, German. Oh, and Oba bounced up, back up to his feet.
Bounced up from Suplex City like that and just shrugged it off.
And now Femi, shoulder first by Lesnar.
God, the mass of humanity these two share, it is ridiculous. Cole.
Yeah, indeed, is Lesnar now. For Obafemi, he's just been doing this weight for 4 years.
It just comes naturally to the greatest of all time and will never be replicated. But if anyone's going to come close.
Using weapons in this environment, sets up the table and drives Lesnar. So I'm a bit shocked early on in what is taking place here.
We'll take another look at what he had to do here. He's had to use his youthful exuberance, not let Brock use any veteran tactics to overwhelm him.
Was Brock expecting
Brock took to come out here? He was letting Oba stand in the ring.
Oh, no, Femi's down.
This is about the most treacherous environment.
Stalking his opponent again, looking to hit Femi for a third time with those.
Well, both men devastated already. Excuses and nowhere to hide from a flying steel
of this match to Obafemi. You might notice, I'm not sure if we can get a shot of the right side of Lesnar. Lesnar's gone through a tremendous amount of punishment, the back as well of Brock Lesnar.
Surface, the internal damage to the muscles, the internal organs, any easier.
A fifth German suplex, and after each one, Oba for the ruler, the king of the ring tonight. Lesnar now focusing on the back.
Where you look inside Hell in a Cell, and the referee has the easiest job of all.
Of Lesnar.
So few rules right here. Do you want to give up? Cannot.
At the loss to WrestleMania, we thought he had called it a career, only to return.
As we're all learning about Obafemi every time he's on TV, Oba has never been in a position, and it's better than anyone else in history, and he's showing us that now.
And another suplex champion, a two-time Rumble winner, a king of the ring, a man
right at home inside there.
And Lesnar now with Femi up looking for his
just seriously huge amounts of humanity. Make no mistake, most of us could not even lift Obafemi or Brock Lesnar
in this matchup. A shot, and another one by Femi.
Yeah, that was a wild swing by Brock, and it was easily blocked.
Femi now, uppercut after uppercut. And Femi lifted off his feet by the F5. And now Femi again, planting Lesnar. The power of Femi tossing Lesnar across the ring. That'll cement his legacy tonight.
It is absolutely absurd to see human.
Now lifting Brock Lesnar up onto his shoulders. Femi's got him in possession. Fall for Brace.
On this east.
And Brock just sat up and looked Obafemi in the eyes. And others F5. F5.
What the hell is going on?
With a third F5. Maybe creeping into the mind of the Beast.
Well, at this point in the match, 3 F5s, both men's psyches are
But Brock is
entirely new territory for the veteran Brock Lesnar.
Heel chair. Bending it over the body of Femi.
It's ridiculous. The dial even further. Brock Lesnar knows that better than anyone.
Ripping the canvas apart. Brock Lesnar ripping the canvas apart.
Play here. I'm not sure what it is.
And now trying to rip it boards that make up the ring. Lesnar is exposing the... Lesnar's out for blood.
I mean, the impact of a landing that helps reduce injuries, that's gone.
Looking to use the exposed boards. Oh my goodness! Brock Lesnar tombstone! Do you realize what we just witnessed? Over kicked out of the tombstone. How the hell is Femi standing? Oh, it's fall from grace. Here's the cover of
Your winner, Femi.
in a WWE ring. What a memory he has left us with tonight.
Well, like the entirety of this audience, I'm lost for words after what we just from Grace. I'm responding with 3 F. He just kept bouncing up one after the other, exposing those wooden boards underneath the ring after some thin layer of panel. Old school into his past, drilling over Femi.
But Wade, Femi did the unthinkable. He kicked out Lesnar,
which would have shattered a normal man's hand in an instant, but this is not. We have a generational changing of the guard inside Hell in a Cell.
Femi here tonight. Femi, the ruler. Femi cemented his legacy. The next big thing.
And the whole wide world. Here's the future of WWE. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen.
A true thought that we'd ever see another Brock Lesnar, but that man's name is not Brock Lesnar. That man who is the future.
The Samoan Werewolf.
Jacob Fatu, the heavy for the old title, is looking on to see how the bloodline fares in this 6-man tag. Well in this tag match tonight because of Roman Reigns and that factor.
From East Palo Alto, California.
2026 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. Been 20 years wishing and getting ready for.
Yeah, and SummerSlam.
And his tag team partner,
Wade, let's not forget, That is what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa is double.
And their tag, LA Knight.
LA Knight has been caught in this Blood Stakes Championship back in 2024 here at SummerSlam against Logan Paul.
Oh, and get up first on their opponents and put them away.
LA Knight, though, would go on to lose the
WrestleMania a few months back against the Vision.
Yeah, before they were really formed into this. And now Solo Sikoa coming up from main event Jey Uso. And now Joe's have a spectacular record weighed at SummerSlam. Jey 5
Biggest records of all time.
and on the yeet. And Solo Sikoa has really
Compete a little respect into Solo.
the Samoan werewolf. The Samoan drop to Fatu.
And this is Bloodline.
And look at Jacob. Jacob. Oh, pop up Samoan.
Versus current Bloodline enforcer.
To the family. Jacob
Back to the family. They failed at that. Now let's say they fail again.
on a limb. Practically begging LA Knight and Royce Keys and LA Knight for that matter actually trust Solo.
Is it really paranoia if it is years-long issues that have enemy of my enemy is my friend, at least for the duration of this matchup? So I get it. All the industry happens once again.
By that man that he's beating the hell out of right now, Solo Sikoa. And Fatu gonna back it on up. Well, cover by Jacob. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Sikoa.
Sikoa, and there's one on the kisser of LA Knight for good.
Solo Sikoa to try to fight back in this match. And Jacob, oh, what a collision.
And you know he wants into this firefight.
Jacob will make Memorial Battle Royal.
What a frame Royce Keys has, and he's using it to full effect.
Power Jimmy Uso up. And now a pop-up power bomb.
Ultimate.
He's blasting Jacob off the apron.
Royce Keys ready to fight anyone at this point.
Yeah, but
Jimmy Uso especially are highly accustomed to thriving. He's got 5 bodies dropped right now, although Keys back to his feet rapidly. Of angles, and I would not want to be Jimmy Uso right now.
Trying to power Jimmy up. Oh, he can. Oh, and he turns it in to an avalanche slam. Royce Keys.
Jim Uso, who may well have sustained an injury to that
bag. Reversal, Jey sent into the ropes. LA Knight now. Scoop slam, LA. This is cathartic.
This is Kavorka.
Into the cover. Knight kicks out.
Oh, I was going to say Roman Reigns wins.
Capacity crowd here tonight, US Bank Stadium. Top rope, LA Knight back to his feet.
A referee losing control here. We got Bedlam in this one.
Solo Sikoa DDT. Spine buster. Stay away from a physical confrontation with his long area.
Converted that into a power slam at the last moment, and both men there may be.
Uso with another spear. Another spear by Jey. Tag made. Jimmy's going. Is still in this match.
There's a tingling in the loins.
They cannot understand the referee Daryl Sharma with the count there. The Usos thought it was for it. The Usos are calling for the 1D. The blood force trauma. They've beaten the
Solo Sikoa.
Really effective trio, and I don't know what chemistry Solo Sikoa TC and explain why they failed here tonight. And this is the moment Jimmy Uso thought he put this one to bed to keep himself in this one.
Now the Samoan spike. Meanwhile, in the ring wade, Solo Sikoa is telling LA Knight, I told you.
Introducing first,
The genius of the sky, the best wrestler in the world today, and an opportunity. Queen of the Ring tournament back at the end of June to earn this opportunity tonight.
Yeah, a match tournament. It's about championships, and Io has to convert tonight.
And her opponent from Olympian, Liv Morgan.
Hey, during her match, with over 21,000 votes cast, the winner was quite
Spectacular no matter what she wears, but her outfit is always offset.
that Liv Morgan can cling to tonight. She is undefeated but Liv Morgan, Wade, is also 2-1 in matches versus Io Sky.
And she gets the tactics right in the biggest of moments, and they don't come much bigger than right here at SummerSlam.
The official in this 2023, Io Sky cashed in Money in the Bank. This is her first defense since she beat Stephanie McCare all the way back in April at WrestleMania.
Humiliated on a global scale at a match such as this one, but as erratic as possible, thriving coach.
And if you're Io Sky, how do you win the champion?
Of the Sky needs to take flight if she's going to take home that Women's World Championship.
The World Championship. Io, who knocked off Liv in the finals of the, takes out the champion. Io with a basement drop kick, down goes Morgan. Well, right off the bat, the WWE fans here in Minnesota firmly
to take down Io Sky, and right now everything Liv Morgan is trying is backfiring.
Barricade.
Yeah, see, that's a massive mistake for me by Io Sky as Liv Morgan for as long as that, because you will pay every time.
Liv Morgan with a drop kick. First ever crown jewel champion.
Superstars, not least Becky Lynch.
Why? Because she's doing her job?
No, she counts two.
Control of this match, toying now with Io Sky and a kick right to the ribs. And
ribs are so busted, and clearly zeroing in on that. Is getting a little love now.
And Liv Morgan delivering the three Omegos. Paying on Inzaguri. Hook of the leg now on Sky, who just gets the shoulder up at 2.
And that step of Inzaguri right to the temple of Io Sky, and Sky looks a shadow.
Rolls through to the center of the ring to try to create some space. Ooh, Sky now.
Morgan better recover quick and finish the job here.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Morgan, it's a desperate time for Io Sky, but Io Sky now bouncing back with that Showdown uppercut.
Yeah.
There from Io Sky, who is immediately now completely back of
Morgan.
He showed you how nimble Io Sky is, even a...
Bringing the crowd to its feet. The genius of the Sky.
It's a woman at the peak of her powers right now.
Io with a great onslaught by Io Sky.
Yeah, smart move by...
And that...
The impact on Liv Morgan, not only the back and the...
Realizing she's got to get Morgan back into the ring. The official at a count of 4.
To a title here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
I was wondering when they were... Liv Morgan crawls to the cover. And Io Sky.
In chaos.
It's how Raquel Rodriguez won the Intercontinental title Monday night.
Well, it's...
Yeah, but mentally is she in the fight? Looking for oblivion. Io Sky with a boot to the face.
Oh.
Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel helping the champ of rope. Oh, takes out Judgment Day.
Well, Liv Morgan managed.
Liv Morgan able to take advantage. Head scissors driving Io.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to give Morgan some credit here that she's still in this fight thanks to the Judgment Day. The champion now. Sky, who's comfortable up there with a showte. That time to Morgan. And Sky now.
Quick enough, that is why people like Io Sky dominate the ropes as she's about
The top rope as well. Sky with a Spanish fly. He's in it.
I mean, hats off to Liv Morgan. High-risk maneuver, moonsault right onto the Judgment Day, who had top rope. Somehow, Liv Morgan able to kick out, but only just this one.
Slam, live from US Bank Stadium in Minnesota. It's for the Women's World Champ. Morgan with one of her own. No love lost between these two. Io ducks underneath. Double underhook coming. Morgan fell.
Somehow Morgan maneuvering around the ring, just trying to get a...
Oh, and went for the bullet train attack again, and Liv Morgan planning to do here. Oh!
Unique face plant maneuver.
Oh, Io hitting oblivion of her own. Cover now by Sky to win.
Own move. So smart of Io Sky to attempt.
much as a competitor over the past couple of years. Io injured her ankle. She came down hard on her ankle. Morgan now. Oh, caught her with a code breaker from the second rope. Still after near fall.
Yeah, put the physical pain to this 1-1, and somehow your opponent keeps kicking out. How do you deal with that?
The apron. Morgan. Oh, a German suplex on the apron.
A clean knockout right there. Referee's going to have to take a very close look at Morgan. Something is going to give.
Now Io Sky looking to make it up to the top rope. Got her boots up.
Just in the nick of time, catching Sky.
And now Morgan finally hits oblivion by the champion, who retains her title.
Champion, Liv Morgan.
Showdown. So many curveballs thrown by Liv Morgan and Io Sky. An astounding performance, but still, your women's world champ, the lovely
second rope code breaker.
Yeah, an incredible effort from both women. It was ultimately this moment, knees first into the pole there for Io Sky, the oblivion, but one more lung blower. He pounced it again. Nice turn of pace.
You may not like her attitude. You may not like Judgment Day, but you've got to respect. Usos and Jacob. Six-man tag team matchup. Up next on SummerSlam between Liv Morgan and Io Sky.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular, and you biggest stage.
Liv Morgan and Io Sky well on their way to legendary status, and we have WWE. How about Sean Waltman? X-Pac is in the house. Out of the South, Jimmy Hart, the Hall of Famer, all apart. Action figures are back and better than ever, bringing the unmistakable retro style fans know and love. So Ichiban, Hulk Hogan, WWE Superstars Wave 5, and the Hart Foundation.
Multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna. Instructions.
Should've gone, know you feel it. What's up?
3 years. It's next.
Tear it down.
Junior.
Introducing General Go!
AJ Styles, and tonight,
on the face of that system is Nick Aldis.
Treasure!
3 years. He's a man who's won world championships around the time, Wade Barrett, for Nick Aldis.
I'll get to that in a second, Michael Cole. To the biblical tunes of Oasis!
But what a reception for really emotional, saying he finally gets an opportunity. I wasn't ready for the big time. He went on to beat Cody Rhodes for the NWA World.
About it, this is not Michael Scott taking off the suit. Arguably the best belt of indeed become permanent, so these may be nervy early moments. Well, first of all, before anything else, you need to control that emotion. When I started out, if he's not careful, this rapidly will descend into a farce and a nightmare. Way back right now, and I'll tell you, Nick stepping into the ring with this, hats off to this start from Aldis.
And Gunther now are going to pretty much...
Nick Aldis, very likely, doesn't want to make a...
After Nick Aldis on a number of occasions, believes that Aldis was costing him a number of opportunities. himself at some point.
Yeah, I did not agree with Nick interfering in the matchup at Saturday Night Battle Rings, and this could descend very quickly into a massive humiliation to the
stadium in London. Was the turning point in his life when he watched Bret.
wow!
And down. All this into the cover.
England that Nick comes from in Norfolk didn't quite get it. Oh God, that was nasty.
That chop.
Taking all of his frustrations out on the chest of Nick Aldis.
Gunther is a man who is representing opportunities that he didn't get in his. And Gunther now talking trash.
And again, that plays into the emotional aspect of this for Nick. Having your family on that clover leaf, that is his pathway to victory, at least in the mind.
And Nick Aldis not having a match in nearly 3 years. As you just
completely knock the wind out of anybody.
Oh! But again, it's one thing to...
Aldis clearly has the size and power to match Gunther, but with that enforced layoff.
Aldis with some rights and then some chops. Whipped into the corner by Gunther. And it...
competitors to make sure your ring shot.
Sparring partners, right?
TV cameras, get all the pressure. Sparring only does one so much.
This whipping Gunther into the corner now. And now Nick Aldis. Knee right to the spine, and all from Gunther.
Oh, this could be good night right now. This is usually the kiss of death.
Gunther, the ring general, the career killer, looking to end the dreams of... And he drives Gunther head first into the top turnbuckle. And Aldis now with a little bit...
I don't care how big and tough you are. One shot, wow.
Oh, that right hand will stop Gunther from... And Nick's got a chance. The official Dan Engler checking on both.
Applied with this superplex from Nick Aldis, and both men wiped out.
Here in Minnesota, directed to Aldis.
I mean, this has been...
Aldis back to the ropes. Nick Aldis trying to show signs of life. Off the ropes now with a close brawl. And Aldis, and now outwitted Gunther there. Power slam, hooks both legs. Gunther kicks at 2.
Main eventer of SummerSlam 92, winning the Intercontinental. Now scaling the heights and could put this one away.
Aldis top rope, nobody home. Gunther ducked underneath. Driver by Nick Aldis, a version of it anyway. Didn't get all of it. Elbow from the top. Shades of the Aldis of old.
And what a bullseye.
Put the ring general away. Elbow to the spine of Gunther, who's now writhing in pain. Aldis has won titles with this move. Gunther's in trouble. Gunther has nowhere to... How embarrassing this would be for the career killer.
Complete shock of the year.
Yeah, but Nick can't be disappointed here. He's got to get right back on the attack.
It's
opportunity for one of the biggest upsets in WWE history. Leaper of his own. Gunther, though, creates separation off a suplex. Trying to wear all this down.
And this is that callous side of Gunther.
There to go. Wrapped up by this constrictor in the middle of the ring. All this trying to create space, and again wrestled back to the mat.
Here is your winner by submission.
Killed another career here tonight. But what a performance.
An exercise in humiliating his son one. Hats off to you, Nick Aldis.
Once again, Gunther's
fighting out with a Saito suplex before drilling Aldis with this of the ring general and locked tight in the center of the ring. The hooks are in it.
a proud young man. He said, "I'm not a victim. Success came to me. Finally got an opportunity to come here and run Friday Night SmackDown as his in WWE."
The wait is over, and Club Premium content is
Saturday, right around the corner.
Hey, sometimes I tried dying enough times. 8 lives, I used all those. Mickey Mouse kids turn rock stars, leaving private school.
WWE is officially open. This is the ultimate insider membership built for the fans who never miss a moment. Club WWE and become a member. Hey, at ringside, everybody.
There's a distinct possibility he did way better than that. He blew all our minds.
Thank you, Wayne. Cabalga, amigos. Somos latinos y nos encanta una fiesta. Así que gracias por acompañarnos. Latino Heat.
And you guys aren't the only celebrities here tonight. We've got a lot in the house, including the U.S. wife, Kendra Scott, enjoying the show here tonight. And our crew from 56 on Sirius XM.
The following is a six-woman tag Hall of Famers, Brie and Nick.
Gear is unique tonight. It's all blended together. Everyone has a checker.
Cole, they also told you to stay well away from them, you big creep.
Returning to action tonight for the first time in months. She broke her ankle.
And their opponents, Ben Fallon Henley, Fatal Influence.
Ladies of Fatal Influence, completely dominant for a couple of years in achievement, being grabbing tag team gold a couple of weeks ago from... Yeah, these are just a trio of women who are simply not happy to make up the number.
My guys back in Stamford, Connecticut, John Chick, Greg Miller, providing all the stats for
methodology of Fatal Influence, the reason they've had all this success over the past couple of years, and can they get the job done when the numbers game is not an option?
What a right against the Hall of Famer, Brie Bella, former Divas champion in her...
Oh, we're going heavy early.
And now the yes kicks being delivered into this matchup. Went for the cheap shots. Paige and Nikki drop off the apron. Paige now. And that running cross body taking out Laney Reed. JC Jane goes down.
But now it's Brie Bella, the legal woman, and Fallon now.
Oh, here we go. Jane now takes it. Brie Bella in her face into the steel steps.
Oh, that was so...
Cannonball into Brie in the corner. That may effectively make this a 3-on-2 match.
All of the women of the locker room to keep well clear of Fatal Influence.
Well, beat Stephanie McCurr to win one of her titles, and there's the senton.
Influence JC Jane, who has so much confidence and assuredness despite
breaking track athlete in Alabama. Cover now, hook of the leg and a kick out. Former rodeo
Jamie Reed, and I'm liking everything I'm seeing. Somebody who takes the orders, follows them too.
And a shot to Paige as well. I should say to JC as well, as she needs to make a tag to Paige. And now
either Nikki or to Paige, and that was a smart move there by Laney Reed in the ring. Presumably a little ring rust after that injury, and
clotheslines now to Laney Reed. Nikki bounces Reed's face off her and ends it up with a clothesline.
Smart move, taking out 3 women in one go there.
Gal.
And this is the Nikki Bella we have been missing, a generational
attack 2.0. She drops Reed. Goes into the corner to take out Jane.
Forearm smash to the jaw, Cole.
And Nikki Bella. Meanwhile, Nikki connecting. Here's the cover on Reed.
Influence, and what a pinpoint shot to the jaw of Paige for good man.
To the right.
In hand, can the plan be pulled off?
Oh, intercepted is Brie. They were going to tag team champions, Fallon Henley.
Well, Reed receipt there right to the jaw of Nick. If not for Paige right there, it's a move they've used several times in beatdowns, and this one's...
Sends Brie, no, Jane sent outside the ring. Her body's everywhere.
Oh, Michael Cole.
And Henley mocking the Bellas. Both women down.
Yeah, both had the same idea. One
is legal.
Yeah, this match is right for the pickings right now, but...
And Fallon Henley caused...
Here are your winners.
Influence still dominates without the numerical advantage, and on the...
of the women's division on Friday Night SmackDown.
Breaking down towards the end, Paige saving Nikki Bella, tagging herself in the process, and but it was all to be denied. One rolling encore. That is the kiss of death.
Brie Bella talked a lot about not wanting to go forward at WrestleMania.
Well, the Bella's taking that loss of power.
Paige is a woman that came to Brie Bella, and Nikki knows damn well that Paige has suffered from a series of neck injuries.
To get an action replay.
Wait, is it jealousy over what happened at WrestleMania?
You lose, there has to be.
This is just about a loss tonight. This has to go deeper than that. These three women were, and now they pulled this stunt at SummerSlam.
On the real.
Lesson learned. So never.
Silicon Valley, psilocybin in milligrams at the new age fix. The only
Dublin, Ireland. Imagine what that party must be like.
Hugh Guinness is getting sacked.
The biggest spectacle in Lucha Libre transforms into an unforgettable.
This is Lucha Libre at its best.
While Night 2 is live.
Fun will now take place at MGM Grand. Triple Mania Elixir buyers will be contacted for their new seats at MGM. Rose on your left. Flashback. Hey, Chase Freedom is the official credit card of in Houston, Texas on Saturday, November 28th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Be the first to receive pre-sale information for Survivor Series War.
You're the American war hero.
Theaters October 16, rated PG-13.
Fight! To the film, portraying Akuma, Street Fighter. Minnesota North Stars, who used to be part of the NHL On the back of Punk's jacket, the number 20, specifically here in WWE. This one's going to be spicy.
Maximum tension in both their faces.
Ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
And his boy, introducing first, the 82 pounds, the American, and his 18 pounds, he is the Punk!
Cody Rhodes battling it out for the undisputed WWE over the past couple of years, Wade, but it has really turned.
Yeah, friendship or...
These two have gone one-on-one in singles matches in 18 years. Punk and Rhodes here tonight.
Professionally, mentally, we got no data on what happens when these two collide. But
going of this matchup. Let's start with CM Punk. How does he keep the title tonight?
Competitively, the best I've got. Oh, is this. The mind games.
Punk realizes he may be hurt, and now Punk is.
You know full well that Punk has such a deep technical.
Switch to behind and now into a side headlock on the champion Punk. Cody Rhodes has been very successful in recent years. Cover and a kick out here at SummerSlam. Punk. Cody Rhodes a couple of years ago here at SummerSlam.
Last 3 or so years, it's an all-timer historic run that made that night for Cody.
And Punk trying to get a very bad taste out of his mouth here tonight. Did Money in the Bank.
The big swing quite yet. It's a feeling out moment, knowing full well that one
was cashed in here at SummerSlam.
And hit their biggest moves right from the off.
Surprise entrant against Sami Zayn on Monday Night Raw in Punk's hometown of Chicago.
No slowing down if you're the champion at this level, regardless of who wins tonight. They're going to be
injured arm of Rhodes. Punk continues to wear Cody down.
CM Punk right here in WWE.
The floor.
They're trying to shake off that shoulder. That's done some real damage to Cody.
Face of Punk.
From Punk there, and Cody was eating concrete.
The champion to win the title. Champion's advantage.
It's out against CM Punk. Wants to win that championship. Needs to happen in the ring.
Well, if he wants to call himself QB1, he has closed.
Despite his time on top, despite the fact they're so good, maybe shaking out that left knee a little. I don't
know a lot about the shape that Punk is in. Here's the cover. Best shape that he's ever.
A younger competitor, you can get away at times with not being imperfect. Yeah, 100%. Those are the moments that the body breaks down quickly. Those are the moments that the
winning his left arm. And Punk, wait a minute, Punk's knee. Punk's knee gave out.
Cody, but there's no hiding that one. I don't know if Cody's noticed or not. But
Cody Rhodes able to counter it out. Cody turns his focus on the left.
Simply no shifting it away from the gaze of your opponent. You get to your feet, you can't throw a punch, you can't dodge maneuvers. I'll take a bad shoulder.
Rhodes attacking once again the knee with that Dragon Lace takedown by Cody.
High speed, high flying moves. You question what else does he have in his arm.
In the past.
To the back, knowing full well that one shot to Punk's knee is worth the damage you are. I mean, you really start to struggle to see what Punk can connect with.
One proud champions, and again right to the leg. Did you see the way it buckled?
Been vicious and relentless against Cody Rhodes in the past. It's payback.
We've said it at the top of this matchup. Cody's words, I need to beat you. Trying to hang on. Remember, Cody only really has use of one arm. Face.
Yeah, it was a slow lift thanks to that knee, and that allowed God, nice.
Disaster kick, and Punk intercepted.
Take another look at this now.
Yeah, there's the Bulldog to Rhodes. And now Punk back to his feet.
You want to try and stack offense, and to do that, you need to move quickly, and that...
Make it to the top rope.
Yeah, that was 2 or 3 times as long as CM Punk normally takes climbing those ropes.
Critical moment, perhaps, in this match. Body shot by Punk.
Well, both men has favored CM Punk.
How much does Punk have left? The end trying to plant his injured left leg. Top rope now for Punk. Elbow.
CM Punk that blocks out the pain in that knee. Take another look at this. Match.
Nighty-night time. Time for Rhodes to go to sleep. Lifting Cody up.
Would have ended it, but that left leg of his, perhaps not.
Oh, Cody cutter.
Very, very late kickouts here from offense, and frustration starting to get to.
One of the reasons he's been so successful. He can't get caught up on it. Disaster kick this time by Rhodes.
In control over the past few years, you're absolutely right, but nobody can get under the
bone to the knee of the champion.
Yeah, there's a visceral feeling when there's no.
Punk is still in it! And now Doubt has
twisting, contorting in midair, and still connecting to constant kicking out. When it looks like it's over, frustrates people to their doom.
Cody looking for crossroads. Punk drops down, catches Punk now from behind. Scoots Cody up. Shoulders down. Near fall. Cody fights through. Punk now.
Perfect reversal at the perfect time, and the champ is in agony. Bad word. CM Punk make a noise like that before. Can he block it out?
And Cody with the...
Increasing the leverage on that left leg of CM Punk.
He switches now.
The pressure all on Cody Rhodes there.
Able to flip onto his belly.
How stubborn, how bloody.
Anaconda Vice now, locked in. Punk's bread and butter. His submission move. Needs to make it to the ropes to force a break, and he does. And Punk's got a 5 count.
The Anaconda Vice, and even a kick from Punk is registering all the way up his...
And now CM Punk using his good knee to deliver the blows to the side of the head of Rhodes.
Your seat above the top of this industry.
Cody up on his shoulders yet again, and Cody now grabs the top. And this time Cody Rhodes is nowhere to go. Nowhere near the...
Exacerbating the damage of this hold, and Cody may be fading.
And Cody trying to use his leg. And now Punk, jackknife cover on the challenger. Punk survives at 2.5.
Rhodes, here is your home run. Beautiful reversal into the crossroads. And
show respect by the capacity crowd here. A U.S. title for a 4th time in his career. Cody Rhodes against the 8-time world. Put him away.
I mean, it takes a little to quite get you over the line anymore.
And now Cody Rhodes at the top rope. CM Punk trying to hang on. Deliver.
A desperate swing there from CM Punk, but it did work. And in the drops, just about in the nick of time, moved mostly out of the way. I think that knee good leg too. And Cody got very lucky, scrambling to the side.
Who's going to dig down deep? Who's going to survive? Who has the resilience in the heart? And
that's where we're at right now.
This match could go all gladiators. A slave, GTS, night, but Punk injured the shoulder up, and this match continues.
Oh, God, so cool. Due to the knee issue of Punk, takes a long time to crawl over to Cody, and then with
the table, as he bounces Cody off the table, and now CM Punk, and you see the rip apart the Spanish announce table, and Punk now up on the table. Cody Rhodes dropping the champion on the table. Spine first, and now Cody taking control.
We'll swipe
here. And Punk driven, shoulder first to the steps.
Well, but of course, championship doesn't change hands. And
question that is set in on the challenger. The official Charles Robinson would
go home with the gold tonight. A win itself is not enough.
And go to sleep by Punk.
Now this deep into the match, those frustrations are all CM Punk's.
This is to the floor in front of me. CM Punk now the champion with
nigh on impossible.
And now Punk with Cody Rhodes on the table.
Nothing left. It looks like CM Punk might be about to snuff it out. What is
Punk going to climb to the top rope here?
Oh, God, he's got that look in his...
Punk from up top. Oh, nobody home. Punk knee. The already hurt knee. Punk really bagged it up when he came down on the table.
His own sword.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Cody's got to get Punk. Now watch Punk. Punk lands. But Cody's got to get Punk back in the ring in order to win the championship.
I mean, patella, thigh bone, spine.
Cody trying to...
Clearly exhausted Cody Rhodes. Man, but you will never get a...
On an already banged up and injured knee.
Well, you saw the idea from Punk.
Up the top rope. Oh, no! Oh, my God, Cody! I think he was going with a go to sleep. Does Punk have anything left in his bad leg to be able to prevent him? Brought him out of the ring, but it doesn't even matter because there's no official.
I mean,
here! RKO to Cody Rhodes! Since he lost to Cody at WrestleMania! Wait, I don't think...
Where he's at! He certainly did not see that coming.
Randy Orton waited and he struck
the bed relatively easily.
And Punk, GTS to Rhodes. CM Punk retains the title.
The undisputed WWE.
What a matchup worthy of the WWE. Was interrupted by the Apex Predator.
Who's is where everything turned around.
This October, don't miss the world's best fight. Coming to theaters October 16th.
So Cody going in to referee Charles Robinson, wiped out temporarily. This is Cody the ring, and Cody coming up with a game plan out of nowhere. The man we haven't seen since that WrestleMania. What a vicious RKO, center of the ring, unbeknownst to CM Punk. S was enough. Referee with the slowest count in history. Highly
a hell of a match between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes as the WWE champion. Championship match between CM Punk and
the scene here at ringside. Imagine how the bodies of CM Punk.
56, and not only do you get but Booker T calling all the action radio.
She's held up, she's brought down to oblivion by Morgan. Morgan into the cover, pulling the leg. Turn around, ran into the top rope, ramp side, turn around into BFT.
Now set for our main event, the Hell in a Cell. It weighs entertainment.
But the celebration, and when each night of WrestleMania ends, the action plus more fan experiences to be announced.
Hey, now you can finally pay the very nice, very evil superstar his due, curse your enemies, or simply have a very nice, very evil day. One
not legal tender.
Hey, guess what? Tomorrow
we'll be going back to their rightful owner, Dirty Dog.
And here's the rest of the card. Again, it starts tomorrow, 6 Eastern, 3. And Morgan now with a second oblivion. A relentless attack by the
attempt. An oblivion finally connecting. Hats off Io Sky. Oh.
And the Samoan spike up in BFT from LA Knight and the victory.
General and locked tight in the center of the ring. The hooks are in, and after that.
Nick Aldis long for this.
The tank of
bang! JC Jane into the cover, off the.
It's a resounding yes.
Until she found out. Oh! What the? What happened at WrestleMania?
You lose, there has to be consequences, Cole.
The Viper's here! RKO to Cody Rhodes! GTS to Rhodes into the cover.
Victory for Punk, and here is where every...
Tombstone pile driver! His hand! Oh the Femi! Fall from grace! Here's left us with. And what a memory, Obafemi.
A fall from grace, and we have a generational changing.
The ruler, Obafemi, the king, Obafemi.
This is the future.
Any of the action. Get placed very evil. Danhausen, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, seeking her WWE Women's Championship. Cargill seeking the interim title. Can she climb the ladder to the U.S. champion, Tiffany Stratton, both times here at SummerSlam. Ladder match. Trick defends his U.S. title against the Seth freaking Rollins. Wants to... He has to take it. Reigns, Rollins in the main event tonight.
I told you this title wasn't going. Time.
Kickoff SummerSlam. Oh my goodness!
Finish. Yeah. What happened tonight? Except
Real Bellas are back.
Oh my God!
The juggernauts colliding.
this is the path.
The beast.
Oh, that first half was everything changes.
Women's Championship ladder match.
#1 contender.
This is that second half, that fourth quarter game on the.
You and me, we came in. For all. You and me.
The Coleman.
Fights like this don't happen often.
Step closer to his strength.
And tonight, Jets is in the building, too.
You are Minnesota, home tonight to Gears of War, Eden.
It's an undisputed contenders match. Wicklow, Ireland, West Finn.
SummerSlam, Finn Balor, but he was injured in that match. He was world title in a decade. And this match is brought to you by the new name and has led to this in theaters.
From Canada, Sammy.
Talk about Finn Balor, looking for an opportunity to regain. He goes one-on-one with Balor. #1 complaints and excuses.
Michael Zane, who has been victim. Let's not forget there are not enough. There is only one, the last good guy left. For less time than it takes a bottle of when Sami Zayn secures the.
Hold on 1 second, please. Stated as SmackDown GM in an effort to call things down. I've made the executive decision.
Oh my word!
For me.
Second, Sami Zayn. He was supposed to be there one-on-one once again. Mismanaged
to fit in the ring, but
and you can't blame him
tonight too. Finn Balor has just as
absolute lunacy. Look, I love Colt at this level. However, this is simple as I grant you, Finn Balor too.
One more thing. I didn't say I was only. See, I made a second executive match for the #1 contendership with participant.
Cole! I thought he had a broke.
Obviously, Sami Zayn did too. months ago. Sami Zayn. Disectomy. Fusion's never going to wrestle again. Owens, fight!
Who once again is the victim.
This is now a fatal four-way. WWE title in a year and a half fight to Gunther and Balor.
Sami Zayn remains shocked, stunned.
Sami Zayn looks by Owens, and another one. But now it's about an opportunity in this matchup with the first man in the WWE title.
God, Kevin Owens looks
behind Gunther now, sent over the top rope, and a fever.
The ultimate bruiser. You are supposed to ease your layup, but Kevin Owens doesn't down, swinging for the fences, and he might.
And there's a swan. Owens looks great in the early go. A bit overzealous. Gunther caught him in the sleeper. They don't get pinfall. And now Balor runs into him.
Oh God, Kane legalized right.
And Owens, who was knocked out of the ring, he got him.
I mean, that will beat anybody up to go that the 18 months layoff, but that makes it the ring general.
Yeah. And AJ Styles in Balor with a chop to Gunther.
Last night's very little, but wait up. Balor. As much as we talk about the months of frustration for him.
Sami Zayn cannot sing victim as well. And a sling blade.
Well, Finn Balor truly looks.
And Balor dropping Finn Balor, who's had a new lease on life since coming out of the way, is Gunther. And Gunther now Gunther looking for the power bomb. To a Boston Crab. Kevin Owens back into the fight.
Yeah, that's need to pepper you with shots. Well, no
mentioned it earlier.
Oh, God.
A year and a half. And Gunther those KO bounce rings.
And Gunther, who
now Balor with a kick to Kevin.
Worldly athleticism, he's going to need all of that.
And trying to now look at that. Down goes, looking to pick the bones of Balor, and a kick.
Sami Zayn getting what he rightfully championship back from CM Punk.
Here's the thing, Sammy. Shut up your critics by winning. And Sammy now has Balor. Always the victim.
Managerial negligence. But
maybe the only person in the world complaining that Gunther went under the floor.
There's a lot of ride or die.
Sami Zayn, Swanton, surgically repaired neck of Kevin Owens' hand, checking on Owens and backing Sammy off. Sammy, I thought he was going to show some. Is in position for an Aluva kick. A sleeper by Gunther.
The move that finished.
Balor with a coup de grace. Will he become the #1 contender?
Tips to the head of Finn Balor. Oh, look at this on a set. That was over if not for the brilliant.
Off SummerSlam Sunday. Balor, a part of this fatal four-way.
Attack to the neck.
And now Gunther, Kevin Owens back in the fight. Super kick to Gunther. Sleeper. Stunner to Gunther. And Blue Thunderbomb kicks out.
Surprisingly close for the worst.
Self-proclaimed working class.
Saying a leader towards ride or
die. Kick. And Kevin Owens caught him with a KO. Stunner. Welcome back to the WWE title. To the KO show.
While nobody on this is the moment. Sami Zayn screwed over once again. Another grievances on this boot right.
Enough of the grievances. Let's talk about the return. No one thought this man was going to return. Thought he would step foot back inside the squares for CM Punk's WWE. Fight. The Couch to Super Troopers 3. Friday, get tickets. Meow. Action figures are back and better than ever to an all-new lineup. Wave 5, FullShow, Brother Love, W figures. Pre-order LJNWW.com. Williams will defend his United States champ at SummerSlam.
The United States, the challenger from 285 pounds.
This is a much to a few years back. He left. He said he needed to reinvent himself. He needs was for him to be a massive super. Did just that. Went out and wrestled all about that in just a moment. Rise, a Green Day comedy. August JJF. That is a jiu-jitsu. #2 in the world, Wade, and he's won over.
Legitimacy he already had. The championships are plenty in WWE. And
ladies and gentlemen, best man today.
The deal! Keep it real, I look 5, 250, my dog.
Sami Zayn back in wrestling against the man who, Baron Corbin. A man that Baron Corbin claims in this match tonight.
Nobody does charisma, no champion Trick Williams, but does
attacked Williams in recent weeks. Trick Williams is not United States champion.
Sized, hard-nosed fighter like Baron slaps a Corbin. You've earned that one over the
Williams is you act before you go away from WWE.
Perfection, exactly. When Trick Williams is, the guard is firmly up.
So Jason Ayre is going to have his hands full in this one. His front of the timekeeper's error.
School bully. And now he's pulling out here.
Do this. Remember, champion's advantage tonight. Corbin,
be very careful messing around with tables and weapons.
Break the count.
Maybe get away from that.
Did you expect to see Corbin on the retreat?
Trick Williams to come out the blocks hot and
oh, look out, deep six!
Possum was Corbin. Talking about that pace.
Indeed, Baron Corbin has not years. He's never won at SummerSlam. Corbin with the United States title on the line, back in the ring.
Relentless attack from Trick Williams around now.
And now Williams driven shoulder about all of his accolades. But here's a guy who
these big time moments before and take another look at the back of the head hard against the floor ever since.
Yeah, I think we're going to learn a lot about the champions. The ground didn't pass champion down, much to the chagrin.
Outside, who is unable to turned into by Corbin.
A very aggressive the last time around.
Yeah, it's complete control. Flash. There is no style to Baron Corbin's pure substance.
Both the men can come so far.
Certainly not the finished article several years
this way. The aggression in Baron States champion.
Yeah, and it's an entirely for Trick Williams to try and navigate. Such as Trick Williams, everything has got a wall here tonight.
Yeah. This fight.
Trying to get himself a little bit at himself.
And Corbin out. Need Corbin a little bit of leeway here in the. Yeah, I'm not sure how wide.
Do not poke.
Well,
stick. And Baron to get a disqualification victory here.
Trick Williams to this. Ducks underneath. There's the neck breaker. By the
stretch and has completely turned it around.
Trick and then the WWE radio right now.
Shucky whacking all night if his man Trick Williams back bookend, and that is a massive frame.
Yeah, little Yachty trying to rally the Corbin up on his shoulders. Taking the eyes yet again. The official did not.
Something happened, but if you didn't see it, you can't disqualify.
And from behind. The official didn't see it. Kick out by Corbin.
God, a new ring clover right there, and hats off to Corbin. And a Death Valley driver.
That was it. Can't believe that didn't take.
And
Trick got caught. Corbin with a boot trend of days. Trick ended up on his feet. Caught him.
So much balance and timing from that. Really setting in for the champ. Who thought.
And now Trick Williams needs to try to go to Baron Corbin here. Feet.
That's instincts and baiting in.
Eyes on the United States Championship.
I don't think this is smart at all.
Engaged in a tug of war. Oh no, Yachty! Corbin bounced to the Yachty. Title off the face of Williams. End of day. Corbin wins the title.
United States Corbin!
But now he is opportunist. Most importantly of all, he had
aggressive. Baron Corbin, his career, and Wade, what a way to.
Williams have put it to bed with that spinning bomb. Oh, they're tough, and this is where things got complete. Getting blasted through. Referee taking his eye off the ball. Trick Williams with the goal. And it really is the end of days with Trick, the new champ, Baron Corbin.
Trick Williams. Baron Corbin. There's a war. E-Day. Pre-order. And by Wingstop. Made to order. And by Chase Freed. Hey everybody at Ring, congratulations to the new United States Chicken.
He's retooled and he's going to overwhelm. He now holds the U.S. title.
Also at Rings in the house. Hi guys.
Amigos, así que la misma familia hispana al pie del cañón. Tener una escalera, esa escalera a la gloria.
It's in Minneapolis today, the best place to join SummerSlam at Cosm in Los, the home of Sunday night's main event or experience. When you can't be there, join SummerSlam around the world, including Glasgow, Scotland, Dublin, Ireland. It is now time to crown an interim ladder match here at SummerSlam.
It's
Tiffany Stratton for this matchup here tonight. And she holds the United States champion. Wait, she could become the
Well, but this lady has the kind of athletic ladder match environment. She has one. Look at it, double up now.
Next, Shade!
With her gear, paying homage. Fan of Prince, of course. He being her match for the very first time.
Yeah, look at her start her own purple. There it is, hanging high. A proven commodity at this level.
Brought to you by Chumba Casino. Set boredom. Let's Chumba. And Tiffany with quite the history. Her father and her girlfriends from Canada to come down to some airline on strike in Canada. So Chelsea,
so weird whenever I invited people to come and watch.
Because you never paid for their flights.
Not young man, old man I should say.
From Atlanta, legend!
Her first summer's Lash legend entering the front of the ring. You have to climb a ladder in the...
Yeah, well, Lash Horror, you'd think someone with those most. And it will be helpful interim title ASAP of the women's division, and she can go along
in the ring for this match.
Julia on SmackDown on Friday.
World Championship action in this ladder match. Slam 2016 beat Sasha Banks down championship. Won the tag titles WWE. The most experienced in the renewing her rivalry with Charlotte Flair.
Between these two women, of course, Jade Carter snapping that arm on SmackDown a few weeks.
And now Charlotte with that back elbow and the Flash legend get into the fret. Climbing Tiffany into a ladder.
Yeah, so heights, they can also be used as weapons.
And by Lash legend, he just plants Chelsea.
Horizontal choke slam into the steel. Legend, but getting those cumbersome and time-consuming and
climb it to grab the championship and crowd.
I was going to say team up. They have been tagging lately on that opportunity.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair, opportunity to set up the ladder. A young super fan who is battling, really bonded with Charlotte Flair, helped Charlotte. Are forever. So is Charlotte SummerSlam.
Charlotte Flair now from legend, Mike.
In her first ladder match.
Yeah, she's been absolutely utilized in a matchup like this, and apparently
Slam, we've got 3 tables, ladders, and chairs match. 1995, Shawn Michaels ring the map, and then 2005 when Rey Mysterio.
Well, just as it looks, Jade Cargill, there is he.
Yeah, they've been very skill and Lash legend.
Take out 3 other women and make it a one.
Getting to befriend Chelsea.
A little different.
Oh, for herself, but there will be some alliances while the flying cross body.
Yeah, in a matchup, there's always a fresh pair of eyes.
Using the ladder as a weapon, completely.
It doesn't feel ready to start scaling.
What look at this again. Lash legend. Lash now in a military press, and Max is thinking about Lash being in this.
2 qualifying matches of her were blocked Cargill, so I'm sure she's sitting somewhere. I think if Lashley
Stratton. Oh, and a code breaker to legend.
Stratton, the greatest athlete, has some claims of her own.
Charlotte is a go.
Oh, God. Once had the commandeer an interview between.
With a down face first.
Charlotte Flair, such this arena's taken some of the most sickening. But now is your chance, I think, in this field.
Yeah, Chelsea with an opportunity. Play defense.
She has PTSD, and here's another one about to come.
Headed on the ladder. Cargill's opportunity. The storm.
Jade Cargill early in this one. There's a slot.
And Jade Cargill once again battling. Oh, and a backstab. And now it's Tiffany's opportunity. WWE champion. Charlotte Flair. Charlotte now. Climbing the ladder.
No, there's nothing worse than being 3. Knowing full well that if you lose, you're falling. One, absolutely not.
What does it feel like going up that?
Well, someone's on your tail. Somebody is cooperating, and it can only get worse.
And look at Stratton.
Well, this is some unique offense where because
Sledge in the powerhouse. Whoa! Hurricane Rana and Legend.
Legend is just built in a way that you'll use too much power to reverse a Stratton.
And now Legend is Charlotte Flair catches her.
Yeah, I suggest don't
motoring. Charlotte Flair with the wait a minute, hanging on to the
simply don't have a hand free to one.
Lash to dragging Queen. Oh, and Queen is a weapon.
Battering round with Charlotte Flair. Seize this opportunity. We have a new
Lash Legend looking to win her first. And
that's a smart move. Maneuver
above the ladder. It's going to be finally gets her hands on it. Tiffany Stratton now on the other.
You're damned if you don't when you're moving those high position, and that title oscillated.
Lash looking to drag Stratton down off the Legend. Stratton sends
in that athletic
to climb the ladder and look to win the gold.
Injury here, but getting closer.
Chelsea Green, now that Chelsea Green. Stratton off the level.
4 women down, 1 left in the no way.
Chelsea Green, desperate. It's Chelsea's chance. No. B-Fab and Nations.
Jade Cargill's bodies.
Come on, Wade. Chelsea Green and the out here to beat the hell out of her.
The M was always a potential threat.
Has the numbers game.
It's a fix. This game, you stack the deck.
Yeah, B-Fab going to help Cargill up the championship. Charlotte Flair, though.
Around the ring, that ladder is
trying to drag Cargill off, climbing up the other side. Cargill a finger.
What a scramble this is turning out to be. Tiffany Stratton, it's a 4-way.
Get in on the championship. Something has to
favor here. It doesn't look like it's.
Jade Cargill is there. She has to now prevent Jade from winning the title.
Just a violent scramble, swinging tempo.
The women. That's back from the dead. Chelsea's got the title.
Here is your WWE Women's
Chelsea Green. As far as WWE Women's Champ, a dark horse herself, the Ira Jets do. You've done it, Chip.
Brought to you by Chumba Casino. Step into the rumba.
Well, this was an incredible. All women out in the match. Looked like the fix was in stack. Vicious beatdown. It down to Jade and Charlotte. Tongue each other out. And Prime Undertaker now grabbing gold.
The Green showing what anything you have to do. Mountain. Chelsea Green. Everyone should be.
The wait is now. Exclusive member benefits and explore the catalog. Congratulations on being the first to. This is Club WWE.
Hey, visit WWEshop.com to replica championships and even very nice and very evil and available. Speaking of Danhausen, but I do have a first on a pole match.
Stolen money.
I'm on 9. What's up here? If we already mouse kids.
Still to come tonight, including our main event. How are the international announced teams?
Participant to this matchup. We need one more.
Pode ser. Swagat to
Kevin.
Human monies.
Critically acclaimed the Curse Father pulled the score over the missing youth.
Slam!
Thought he was out. They put.
Is our money? I told you I don't have it.
For your stupid little curses.
The Danhausen tries a new.
Yes, haven't you ever watched wrestling?
Strictly business. It's.
One thing to say. You.
The Curse Father.
Is a human match. Introducing persuading her 200 Megan champion, Mysterio.
can't rock. Cash sitting above the ring.
Deal. No countouts, no disqualifications. And in that bag that's hanging dollars. And if you take it off the hook.
And look, Cole, here's the thing. Is a victim of a grand.
Contributed the money. And hey,
no. Services were not rendered.
No, that's a start.
Yeah, straight out of whack there.
Danhausen Bret Hart, one of SummerSlam's great for
opponent from 13. He's very Danhausen.
And that company goes belly up. So Dominic invested in this. Did he get his money back?
Don't try and apply the hijinks, the tomfoolery. Really a theft. It was a ruse.
By the way, part of it is his money. Anything.
Those services you paid for it owed the money back legally.
Oh, and Dominic climbed the rope, tried to get his money. Spectacle, I'll tell you that. Danhausen out the midsection.
Yeah, that's the kind of spectacle I was of the 619 in history. He has to have worn off last night. JD problems with that Saturday night's main event a couple of weeks.
And Dominic home. Danhausen into the corner.
The old theater kids tried to step. It becomes a farce.
Failed. Dominic Mysterio, second rope, trying to grab
money. What's the humor? Who else has money other than
like $1 trillion?
10 money, just like everything with this.
As Dominic pays homage to the
cheats himself.
Amigos though, Danhausen. Oh, Danhausen!
I'm telling you, somebody in that locker room has a. Well, it might be the Undertaker himself, judging.
Trying to crawl his way to the corner and end this farce once and for all. What happened? J.D. McDonough, Dominic official can do nothing.
Got electrocuted.
JD.
Wow.
So off the top rope. Who's here, Wade? The Minneapolis. JD McDonough.
Wow. Do this one even harder. Oh, that chokeslam on JD McDonough.
Look at that.
Seen this one before.
Take it down. DDTs. Hausen.
Rings a bell.
They're trying to do that. Maybe they are. Dominic Mysterio.
100 grand on the line, Michael Cole. Infiltrated a WWE.
From the top rope, Dominic Mysterio, but not quite.
Oh my God. Wow. But this guy is a human cheat code.
And they win the match and save the money. JD McDonough with
right on the jaw.
That looked like that video out of you. Driving Danhausen out of the ring to the floor.
Minihausen's running around. There you go. Those Hausens were hiding under the ring. Is that right?
Yeah,
Joe by this.
Joe Hendry, guitar in hand. And payback.
It's a
get Danhausen into the ring.
Very.
Mysterio both into the ring, same time, both up to the top rope. Danhausen intercept.
And agonizingly close to that bag of dots.
And up top.
It's a nasty landing for Danhausen.
On it and win this thing. Again by Danhausen.
An explosion.
Daddy's on a pole.
Danhausen.
Death of this guy's private joke.
I don't know. I just gave a standing Hendry.
The Minihausens that was quickly stopped. Those guys are going to be feeling that in the morning. But skill for our Irish friend, and that was all him. Causing maximum chaos with a guitar, and nobody should smash guitar. As the bag of money, and the miscreant.
Advice for JD McDonough, just be done with it. Let Dan out.
What is he doing?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, over here, I'm your biggest
up to the lads on the desk.
Come on, what about over here, Dan?
$1,000 from WWE.com.
Would be my first SummerSlam payday. Here,
we're your biggest fan.
I got a Danhausen dollar. 100 human money. Radio is now available on Sirius X. NXT's Nick Joseph and Booker T.
Corbin's got turning around. Corbin grabs the trick.
Here we go.
And it's the
KO is back.
And then Owens in the cover. Hooking that unsuited championship.
tell me he didn't just Chad Gable in his hometown up against the spectacular Penta.
Well, we're at the WWE. This is where we keep our history. Kind of puts it in perspective for me that the history is Steiner Brothers, Letterjack, ring worn. This one's a deep cut. It's like they were worn yesterday, but in some cases it goes like that.
Psilocybin in milligrams at the new old me. Get off my new age whips went down, boy. Even with some filler, they couldn't change my. Shoulda never gave me money. Shoulda kept me in. I accept piss y'all off, cause I got nothing to lose.
April 2027 beyond.
The greatest live event
Comes to New York City. Party at the WrestleMania ends.
Priority ticket access. Pointsandrewards.com/Club WWE. Here tonight at SummerSlam. How about Blair? Legends. Wade is here. Rick Martel. From right here in Minnesota. A wrestling legend here in Holly. WWE are proud to be joined tonight at Reserve Station here in Minnesota. We learn than active members of the U.S. military. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, moment. Chad Gable and his...
The following contest, Intercontinental, the challenger from Lincoln at 200 Gable.
His kids and his brother and sister, his nephews, watch Chad Gable attempt to win WWE. Including the pressure that into all of that in just a moment's crowd here in Minneapolis.
Gable attempts to win the Intercontinental title
of the NFL's Minnesota Vikings on his...
And his Mexico Vikings, the Intercontinental.
Dominic Mysterio back in early March. Chad Gable had Penta's very first WWE. Penta also nearly a year of his career. First him to Mexico on this quest to onward spiral that all started a championship. Can Chad get... is the undisputed champ of Smooth. If they celebrate the superstars aiming to achieve their own, the official vodka of WWE. Official in this match, Eddie Arance, huge role in the lore of Victor Bret Hart, 92. Shawn and Razor in a ladder match, 2003. Gunther and McIntyre, and for the Intercontinental Gold. Pressure. There is a ton of pressure in his hometown. In front of his, what is it like?
Well, I'll tell you right now, it crushes other people, roads, etc. It heightens the rest of us. Simply cannot find out tonight.
And did his done a mask for a long time before that mask versus Nakano. Did that teach Gable something that's going to...
Chad Gable started out as a parody of Lucha Libre and certainly seeing in the...
Showing very little nerve of Gable.
Simply has none. He has taken on all and beaten all comers.
Gable hook to the leg and
flush kick. Bang on the money, as well-rounded a fighter as they come.
Let's go Gable chance. Ringing here tonight. And Penta, now look at the Penta drive Gable. So deceptively powerful.
Power plus technique plus comfort.
Works out at his home gym, which is known as the Shack.
Most human beings would never even contour all the way into it from a standing base. 20-pound superstar like Penta.
And Gable saw Gable go shoulder first into the turnbuckle by Gable.
Shrugged it off now, though.
Yeah, Penta was going for him.
It's Chad Gable.
Oh, and a kick as he kicks champ. Hooks both legs. Gable kicks.
Knew full well Chad was jaw with a kick. Bang! And this is when it gets interesting, when as well...
Penta as Gable ankle lock, center of the ring. Penta able to set. Penta with a tope con hilo.
Just about catching Gable. I know Penta took an ugly landing on shoulder at Chad Gable, and that's now a concern.
As you see here, has to pin or submit to the ring.
I mean, Gable was trying to hide that, affecting Gable in a major
one.
Oh,
the pedal at 2 and here.
On that one, but I have bigger questions. That shoulder is as bad as it looks.
Are you know that?
I don't know that 100%. Penta wasn't actually looking at it, but what's... And if Penta sees that, he is going to go.
Gable drops him to his knees. Gable is not afraid to stand. Shots echoing through the stadium. With a kick drives Penta over the top by Gable. And what Chad cannot do here, Wade.
With that shoulder that will frustrate anybody around a ton in this one already. And if long way capable.
Gable got caught. Penta focusing on the shoulder. The sacrifice, which will just kicks out. But how much damage was
fighting? But you're right, Michael Cole, with that now. I don't even know if Gable can put up a fight. And you can't blame
Yeah, this is a championship.
I'm sorry.
Penta knows full well Chad Gable would do. It's about winning.
Looking for the Mexican destroyer. Rolls through. Ankle was in trouble. Gable sent back to the far corner.
Quickly from that ankle lock.
That armbar applied now. Depends.
Without moving, it looks like. Oh! That down in a big.
Gable! German suplex!
Before Penta bounced to the outside.
Penta, top rope, moonsault.
Those Lucha gets now is Chad Gable, but can he?
Gable quickly trying to make it. This is vintage Gable with the fire.
And you saw the issue on the pin immediately. Oh, let's see this one first. Hold on. This is a picture-perfect moonsault with a beautiful dive, an absolute bullseye. And again, how do you win the match with what that you have? Kind of out the window now.
Wade.
I mean, you've got to be able to be creative.
Penta from the second row.
So if that connected flush on Chad,
cover to retain the championship.
And now, if that had hit as crisply, knockout.
Great point.
But yes, a sense of perhaps exhaust twice.
And Penta, looking for the Mexican ankle lock in now. Will he make Penta
through? So though he's dragging himself closer.
In Penta just to the rope. Pull back. Oh! Penta tap.
Chad
Gable! It is! Years of near misses done it! Chad Gable, his storied career!
Anticipated, replaced by put this one away. Looking to follow an ankle lock, cinched in deep, and tooth and nail to get the hell out of there. There is your new Intercontinental.
Wife, his kids, pouring out of this man, Chad. Those of us who have been along. Who know what this man, characters and changes in his life, spirals, and anyone, this business, and it gave back tonight.
My name is in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Highs and lows, all the way to this moment. The Intercontinental.
Of this. Never say die. Chad Gable comes out as the match's dog in him.
Grills and television show. We will have as live Chelsea Green, Joe Tessitore, guest Kevin Owens, and alongside Big E and Corey Graves. Give me the angle for Seth Rollins to win this. Real quick in previewing this main event.
If Rollins can exist tonight in his game plan to perfection, wheelhouse, be the architect, execute. Rollins will leave with the perfectly though. and still. And World Heavyweight Championship. Failure to execute
For Roman Reigns to retain big.
He has to forget about Shield chain. Roman has to forget about the betrayal, lore. Put all that aside. You're faster. You're stronger. Remember who you are. You're bigger. You're the OTC. Remember.
Minneapolis just love their hometown.
Who you are.
Well, these fans here around hero Chad Gable. And what do you say we head, speaking of local favorites, just behind us to NWE superfan, NFL superstar, WWE Vikings great, Justin Jefferson.
Minnesota was good. Minnesota was good. Y'all not loud. I said was. Oh, nah, y'all not loud enough. Good. Yeah. I need y'all to have that same energy. It's time for the man, because y'all know what time it is. Event. Hey. So let's get it.
We came in here, one
hello, my brother,
goal in mind.
We committed to take over. We're committed to the cause. We were
14 years together. You and I have been tied. There is one thing that you beat me. You have not been able to do.
I want to beat you. I need to beat you.
WrestleMania 31, I own you. Well, I cashed in on your ass, home in tears, and sent your whole family. Seth means every Rollins beats Roman Reigns. Single time. You. I own you.
The Tribal Chief's #1 hater. Seth Rollins is... What if you do carry it for a couple of months and get hurt again? You beat me at SummerSlam. You're gonna... Some people just can't handle the pressure. Top guy around here. And the burden of being the...
I'm the only real superstar that WWE has.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore? Mountain.
Acknowledge me.
This man is his own.
After all these the money in the bank briefcase years, he still needs to become champion. You're #2, always gonna be a #2. I'm #1, always acknowledge it, bitch. Gonna be #1 and just to beat you. I need
my brother.
Little brother,
I will always love you.
Hate you.
I have to show you what #1 looks like. SummerSlam.
Be able to escape. You will never the ghost of Seth Rollins.
There's an interesting story, Wade, about the gearing tonight. He said the gear that Seth Rollins is wearing white and these colors in his redemption arc indicate that he believes complete tonight. He returned from Edge that was signified by an injury, and he was on a path to the all black. And the date is his rebirth to the visionary tonight.
I mean, the outfit is the not-so-subtle shield is one thing Michael Cole references to me. That is a vivid, far more important. That visceral signal tonight. I still own to the man he's competing against you just like I did 12 years ago.
It is interesting that the Anthem delivered a remiss steel chair. Roman Reigns, 12 years, that would dissolve one of the great years ago. Great groups in WWE history would actually lead, known as the Shield, to the birth of competitors of the last two of the greatest singles decade in WWE. Roman Reigns have become pioneers. Seth Rollins and pioneers of this era left WWE. They got us to where we are once and for all today. And now they both want to that they have had with each shed the obsession together for the past 12 years. Roman Reigns, of course, had the fourth disputed champion in history, longest reign as at 1,316, the Hulk Hogan Minneapolis. Behind only Soda's own Bob Backlund, Bruno Sammartino. And during that reign, but he had a lot of help. The name of the bloodline. Reign to be different. Wade, Roman Reigns wants this. He wants to do everything on his starting at WrestleMania when he beat. And so far, beat CM Punk for the title. He is
okay. You could
have done just that.
Want to do something, you want to do it is a certain way, but if the wailing, the temptation of old habits, and we'll see how it should, is to fall back on goes tonight.
It's SummerSlam over the last 10 years. Two men who have dominated years. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins with a record of 8, with a record of 7-1 in 2. Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank last year. Rank on CM Punk. Later, he had to relinquish a few months world title due to injury. The championship, he never. And tonight, he wants to win back or lost. That's the great Alicia Taylor. Set up to our ring announcer.
The following contest is Paul, scheduled for one and is for heavyweight, the world championship. Introducing first, from the challenger, Davenport, weighing in at Iowa, 200 Seth, 25 pounds, freaking Reigns. And his opponent, Pensacola, from Florida, at 200, weighing in 160, he is 5 pounds. It's the world champion, heavyweight, TCO.
be the official of the World Sean Bennett Heavyweight Championship match tonight. Reigns told me this week, Roman, that this is about moved on, that he's been showing, him proving to the world that he's worth, that he's put the shield in his, in many ways, Seth Rollins' rearview mirror. Needs to close this chapter with Roman Reigns as well and end his obsession with.
Yeah, to me, Cole, put them aside. All those words from both men, feelings of resentment, betrayal, they're all coming bitterness, brotherhood, cutting back the second this.
And we are underway for the World.
This bell rings.
World Heavyweight Championship. Symbol of the days of old. Has set 9 games with the OTC. Continues to play mighty.
Yeah, I mean, the Ocha of ice cold TC, as always, a pick confidence. Externally, there is just a mania plea, but you know, internal building in his mind right, this past right there. Seth Rollins now, and the ghost of Chris Lynn's continues to haunt and see.
This is the
island of relevance.
Main event of SummerSlam Sunday. The talking is over. It's time to fight for the world title. Big fight in Stadium in Minnesota as Beal here tonight at US Bank. Roman Reigns looks to outpower Rollins early on.
1, 3,
Power was legit.
How does Roman keep?
Always going to be Roman Reigns' advantage.
This championship tonight.
He has from descending that new to keep the red mist in his head. He has to, if he gets emotional, if he gets to block it out as best he can. Raggedy in there, I promise you, exploit that crack and turn it into Seth Rollins is going to explain major chasm from the off, just toying with Roman. And Seth Rollins right for Reigns, trying to make him fray.
We mentioned reign of Roman Reigns in the 1,316 days as champion. It ended, let his emotions get the best of him, because Roman Reigns at WrestleMania would set out Cody Rhodes to win the title. Rollins came to the ring, and Roman Reigns has never forgotten that night. How do you beat Reigns to win a? So if you're Rollins, 7th world title tonight.
You make that, physically speaking, very Reigns come unglued. Look, everyone's aware you can match the all-round basis. Seth Rollins gets a hell of a lot of abilities of Roman Reigns, although let's be closer than most of his game and stop moments. Like what you have to do is throw Roman like this.
Rollins with a leapfrog. Rollins with one of his own. Went for the side headlock. Set now, ring. Fast pace to start things. Across the here. Roman Reigns got turned around into a sling blade.
Yeah, and again, he's
found a bit. And Rollins turns it.
Be a technical advance. It's really not much between. It has to go to Rollins, and there's in either of them at any level.
It's interesting. Two of the most popular
here.
Most respected.
Yes, they are, but they're
superstars in the world.
There's a historical legend ever they encounter between these two. And it's Rollins.
Yeah, again, Reigns
completely one-sided in favor of
missed wildly. Seth Rollins down. Reigns.
Well, Seth is just baiting.
Keen off on the champion Roman Reigns.
Roman in at this point. He's inside the head. But again.
Well, he's been inside the head
of Roman, and again, pure power. Winning
at Roman most of Roman's career. Had Seth Rollins wins every big match they've. And Roman explodes out of the corner with a clothesline.
A little catharsis temporarily. And this is some rage inside Roman now, perhaps.
Reigns Rollins with a kick right to the knee. Across the ring, missed wildly. Drops Roman Reigns to a knee. Super.
Rollins is counter
kick to the face.
And again, entering everything that Roman's historical ghost that haunts Rome trying. And this history is continuing right now. That is see.
Well, you heard what Rollins said, right?
That's how you get in the head of the OT.
He believes he's the art that he created the reigns that we could protect of Roman Reigns. We see today.
The right of Roman Reigns being shattered. Now we are seeing the psyche.
Rollins used some quickness and a big jumping clearance. Nobody home. Roman Reigns uses line to take Rollins down. And Roman now into the corner. Roman's turn to punish Rollins. And now it's Rollins. Oh, and a big boot.
Yeah, this is a T for Roman in this match for the sustained moment of authority. First time sending freaking Rollins.
And Roman's starting to
sell something back the way of Seth.
Settle in a bit now. You can feel it. Locked and loaded. Roman went for the Superman punch. Rollins able to turn it around. And now Seth sets with a forearm of his own. Roman over the top rope to the floor.
And even I know you better than you know your counters are Seth telling Roman yourself.
Rollins across the ring. Suicide dive, driving Reigns.
Very little that Roman is trying.
Back first to the barricade.
And very is working thus far.
And Rollins again, and the champion's reeling. And driving Roman into the barricade. And Roman's starting to feel it. Rollins now driving Roman into the Spanish announce desk. Answer for everything.
Listen, Cole, you
Wade Seth's had
been ringside for the entirety of not have off nights. He does not have Roman Reigns' career. He does have kryptonite unless it's there.
Great way to describe it.
Seth Rollins.
Because that is what Rollins has been.
He's the only one.
Rollins now to Roman Reigns throughout his career. Clearing the Spanish announce. The official's Sean's desk. Bennett telling Rollins to get back in. The official's going to have a lot of leeway in this ring and break the count. You have to believe the big title match tonight.
Oh, no doubt. Blown up for a minor. About that. No one wants to see this one.
And Seth, he went to the waist, made him pay for it with the right hand.
Yeah,
not once too often. And Roman Reigns.
Was just too much of a weight there for critical error.
And a drive by
Roman Reigns and Seth made a
by Roman.
Well, Seth owed for that one from the door, and he can only blame himself.
And now Seth Rollins trying to regroup and
well, look, Roman made
gather himself.
Roman made a few errors. Seth's error that has allowed Roman in the early goings of this one, but that was back into this, and that is a mistake. UTC.
Roman Reigns
that cannot afford to make with the OT.
He climbs into the crowd. So there's going to be a lot of leeway to go after Rollins. And again, I mentioned that the official's going to let these two get away with tonight. So much on the line in this match, but the respect matchup, not just the championship.
Point strategy clearly out the. I mean, for both men at this window, this has just turned into a. Hopefully, both guys keeping a violent brawl here. Eyes on what is really at stake, which is the
disdain that these two have for
World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, they absolutely one another. This era, one of the greatest rivalries.
We talk about it. Control. Keep control of your play, though. It's crucial to keep in faculties, keep control of what you're trying to head in this one.
Rollins utilizing that. And now look at Ross dancing to the midsection of Reigns. Breathing heavily. Roman
giving a ton of leeway, as your referee really mentioned, Cole, and rightly so. Nobody fight.
Well, that's what
wants this thing thrown out. I said let him.
onto the steel.
And oh, God.
And a suplex.
I'll tell you right now, just bolts a line of Seth of lightning shooting up the Spollins, detonating right into his brain at the top. Straight. And that is devastating for Rollins. Physically, he's not going to be the same for the rest of this match after that impact.
And Timekeeper's area. Roman Reigns. Rollins making his way back to the top. Here he comes.
The jaw of Roman just in the nick. Well, like a knee lift right to the time there from Seth freaking Rollins back in the ring, but major damage to States and now getting close to getting back by both.
Off the apron and a high knee by Rollins.
And both men looking wiped out at this stage, but we've seen it time and again, and we know they can ratchet through the game. Seth Rollins looks like he's got some major plans here.
Roman just trying to barricade to balance.
Roman
stand up, trying to use the best.
In a battle for survival in his eyes. Seth Rollins has bloodlust.
Now mocking Reigns with a full head of steam. Shield bomb! Look out!
There's just awakened. Real Roman Reigns has
Seth Rollins.
Well,
Roddy buckling.
Rollins cooked up something devious through that table, but it backfired and by the OTC who has swung this one around.
Let's go. The official, the count, the champion backing him, admonishing Roman Reigns to break the ring momentarily. Roman having some fun with the mocking Rollins, sort of Vikings here at ringside. Football ability.
Well, seen this from him in the pack, and something that's completely renewed with back from the death in mind. And with bad intent.
More punishment for Roman having Seth Rollins. Going to use all announced. Rollins table. No! Rollins going to turn the table. Through the announced table. Oh, God. Rollins with the ball. And now Roman's down. Powerbomb. Roman Reigns for our announced table.
On the side of devastation of the ring here, a scene of utter.
It looks like
themselves, but these competitors,
a car crash.
Enjoy is clearly not. Count has started, and now, crucially, both men may be completely toasted.
A count out would keep the title, and this only favors Roman. Around the waist of Roman Reigns, saying, or at least break the count. Seth Rollins has to get Reigns back in the ring.
But even you know, Roman Reigns doesn't. Reigns wants a definitive victory. Want it ended like this. Roman Reigns over the ghost of his past.
7. The officials at 7.
Seth Rollins, he might not get it.
The official at Reigns and Rollins trying to come through.
This is close. Reigns a million.
We're at a count of 8 now.
Rollins miles off.
A count of 9. Beats the count. Seth Rollins beats the count. Rollins. Cover for the title. Pedigree. And a kick. Down. By Rollins, almost a pedigree bought him the World Championship. An incredible main event.
I mean, it's moving at this point, but what lunacy that these two are even. One man is moving better than
Rollins is in position,
Seth freaking Rollins. And the other, and that
Rollins is in position. Roman Reigns. Rollins was looking for trying to make it back to his feet. A stop, but he ran into a Superman hook to the leg. Ryan punch, covered by the champion. Rollins got the shoulder up at 2.
Instinctive kick out from. And that's just one of the greatest in history. No clue where he's at right now. Going in, Seth Rollins, who has none for the kill, and simply beats it.
The emotion starting to run through
to the punch by the OTC.
Reigns' brain. What do I need to?
I got to be honest with you. At this point,
to do to beat him? How can I beat him
in the match? This deep in the match, who has those championship instincts? It's not about emotion. It's about who has the drive. Who this? Faculties, who has the grit, who can fight through, simply not firing in the mind out on the line.
Two of the most important
they were, but there's the prize.
Figures in the history battling it out tonight for the world of WWE, our belt heavyweight championship in this business. Will it be Reigns to be the man? Will it be Rollins?
If you're a betting man, you're putting the house on.
Not quite sure. I take
Roman Reigns right now.
That bet. By Rollins, and now Seth went for the spear. Leapfrog with a stomp. Seth with a championship. Here's the cup stomp for the world heavyweight. Roman is in it. Roman kicks out.
OTC dead and buried. Absolutely stunning from the lead. And into this thing, going in for it, somehow digging his way back, eating the turnbuckle of his own, and he's stumped by Seth. He's rocked, he's rattled freaking Rollins, but that, and you're up against the OTC, is not enough. When
Rollins pulled an ace, but Roman Reigns was able out of the deck. The kick out.
What's going through his head this week? You'll never be A1. Seth's mind right now. What does Roman say? You'll always be in my shadow, below me.
And that
you'll always be one level.
Eats at Seth Rollins.
Seth will of Roman Reigns, and it might be about to shove those words down the throat to do just that.
Rollins.
It's an insane level of power. This
in Roman up on his shoulders.
Deep into a matchup when you've been bruised.
Two of the most well-conditioned,
battered and bloody.
Yeah, man in WWE today.
We talked about it earlier in the show. Those championship gears, when the spotlight, you have them, yes or no. These two is the brightest. Do you? Have both proved it time and time.
Massive crowd looking.
Time again, they certainly do.
On as Rollins heads to the Roman Reigns here, trying to bring top rope, trying to control the world title home.
Big opponent to try and lift up. Roman Reigns is a big from that position, and I don't think.
And Roman with a head.
Seth has it in him right now,
but driving Rollins to the mat. Rollins up top, hooks. Rollins, he hooks Roman with a superplex. Get Roman up. Looking for the Falcon, and he's going to roll through. Can he get out? But no. Guillotine. Guillotine by Reigns. Rollins, guillotine counter by Reigns. This is flailing. Is Rollins going to
in deep and struggling with a tap? And that choke is locked. To be a lack of power now is.
Reigns has got it locked in.
Freaking Rollins, and he's fading cold.
Rollins with nowhere to go.
It's frantic.
Now showing some signs of life.
Big moments now for Seth freaking reached in now.
Roman wrapping his
Rollins and that is completely
legs like a constrictor. Pass Rollins out on the waist of Rollins. Looking to.
I mean, you simply can't fight back for the go.
Seth Rollins
in that position. You've got no. Oh, it was
though still in this.
So Seth needs to get to the ropes. This is only.
Rollins said not yet. Not still got fight. Not yet. I've got fight. Talk about willpower. Seth. Oh my God. Talk about willpower. Rollins trying to fight back to a vertical.
This is completely insane.
That base.
Oh, that is not a cruiserweight. He's picked on the roster.
And Rollins is able to
get up there. That's one of the biggest.
Slip is His arm around of Roman. Roman around the face of landed on his feet from Reigns to retain. Spear by South kick. How the hell did Rollins kicked out? Rollins kick out.
Oh, mate, on that count, please, can an action replay. I thought that was over. Thought it was over. A flush. The entire stadium thought spear right to the mid. It's Seth Rollins and just section of an exhausting bout. Time. Seth kicking out and keeping this one alive. You absolute freak of nature.
That was three. I'm the one. This bitch is a two. Where's the two? Rollins was. You heard me? I told you before. That's all I'll ever be. You're number two. If you want to try to choose the one, this is how it happens.
Doesn't want to go down that rabbit hole again. Roman's got to get in control of his emotion. It's cost him way too many times.
Missed. It's now descended in the...
It's against Rollins.
Yeah, this is that red mind of the OTC clarity. And this he has completely got. It's going to be a problem for Roman despite...
He continues to put
the fact that he's in control here.
Call himself A1. But does he believe it? Bigger and better than Rollins. Rollins with a Rollins crawling to the cover. Seth's gonna do it. He kicks out again. There. Roman. An instant count. Classic at SummerSlam.
But it was the goading by pie facing by Roman Reigns, the taunting.
And it almost cost him again.
Opal out this and almost in that window for Seth to steal it from Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Chains. And the championship, and you've got to see the reactions. The Minnesota Vikings team in the arena. This is the Vikings loving what they're seeing.
And Rollins' mind games continue. Lifting Roman up. Middle of the buckle bomb to Reigns. Ring Rollins with, and now went for a stop. Caught by Reigns now. With a buckle bomb to Rollins.
Tasty aroma
by Roman. A stop by
Benson Seth.
And a stop Roman. A stop by Reigns. Rollins is alive. The cover. Rollins is alive.
Oh God, both men tonight times losing focus at their supreme best. Focus on the real prize of driven by something. The World Heavyweight Champion, but outside of this competition,
best. It's about being number one.
If it's hatred,
it's about being the one. That's what this is about. For 12 years, these two top of the food chain men have been fighting over who's, and tonight, that's what it's about. Who's on top, on who's the bout. That's what they want to prove.
Answer Cole. We're still waiting for the...
What a damn match.
I mean, at this point, how are you even stirred, not completely laid out, re-energized? It's like they both...
Come down and tell my ass. What's the problem with it? Ever since it's always me, the rooster. It's only been me and you.
the bloodline. Roman Reigns said, Rollins brought up an I need to do this on that I'm the man. I need to prove to you. Listen to this place. Rollins thought he was getting the upper hand, but no, to the official's down. And wait a minute, Rollins is out.
Inadvertent shot to the two titans of this industry, and the official actually slugging it out.
Oh, and Tarkine, hello, Dean Ambrose about a little wacky lows. And another, well, look like what Roman Reigns does to the team's going to go for another road. Third Shield member.
Ref's got his bearing. Roman Reigns can kill it here. He's back too.
Reigns, oh no! Oh no! Stopped by Rollins. Oh, he just feared the official, but there's no referee.
That spear, not if you're an official. And there's no coming back from that. I don't even know if Seth had the energy. It's a desperation move. It worked to go for a pin after that stomp. It was.
This is one of the that I've had an damnedest matches opportunity to call.
Ability from two men, industrial levels of driven to be nothing at this mountain alone. But the guy stood on top.
You never, this is one of those matches where you want to see end. The official down and out. So Sean Bennett is
referee is down, Cole. Normal apply. Rules suddenly don't up.
Rollins chair with a steel, the weapon 12 years that started this all ago.
A blast from the
betrayal of, much like 2014, with a steel chair in hand, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns hot. Rollins oblivious. No, he's not stepped down.
Too long.
Yeah.
Sword it. And Seth just took away. Suddenly switched hands.
A hesitation by Rollins.
And what a moment of for Roman Reigns. Fastest this could be. 12 years in the making.
Reigns getting the obsession. Move past this. I'm going to end this man to man. In arms, now bitter heavyweight championship. Rivals battling for the world.
Two heavyweights slugging it out. In round 12 here, Cole.
Who's got a little bit more left? Gonna dig down deeper.
Who is the better man?
Headbutt by Reigns. Seth Rollins and another. Now taking out his anger with a kick to the midsection.
Both men pushing way past. Just breaking points.
Roman with a right. Silverman. Punch.
And Seth He's off.
Oh, pedigree. 3. Turn the spear into a pedigree. Roman able to duck underneath. Went for the stop. And I think Seth landed a bit.
Moving pretty down.
Oh! Gingerly on his ankle.
So, Reigns is flatlined here. Reigns is done.
Look at from the top rope. And for a super stomp. There's still no referee. Another spear. Shield, third spear, the death blow to Reigns, retains the Rollins Roman title.
And here is your winner, the world champion, the heavyweight BOT Reigns.
I don't even know what to say, except that was one of the greatest main events I've witnessed at SummerSlam.
I don't think we have ever seen expend as much in two competitors' energy, as much of their souls in violence, as much use of victory main event. And run as we did in tonight's, Roman Reigns had the option, a cheap path to go cheaply, to take victory. He said, no, right way. I need to beat Seth to show the world that I am the better man.
It was straight up. There was no bloodline. One-on-one. Roman Reigns retained and reigns the championship.
Well, I've seen a lot of titles more arduous than this. Defenses from Roman Reigns. No, that was the pedigree out of nowhere. Super stomp. Seth Rollins going for this from the very top. A nimble spear out of nowhere. Roman Reigns somehow pulling ace after all these two had gone through. And here was driven into the sternum. The spear number 2 of Seth Rollins.
That Roman Reigns, it was almost Reigns would end this with not but 3 spears. 1, not 2. The brothers Remember the Shield of 3. And loving it at ringside. Justin Jefferson. Ladies and gentlemen, now tied up. Roman Reigns has all loose ends.
One true champion. Everybody knows one real superstar. Anybody that wants to be.
He finally tins in his closet, got rid of all the skeleton, exercised the Roman Reigns ex-visionary. And for tonight, Roman Reigns proves one step. He was just one better. And it is forever done. The book, the final chapter, has closed. Roman Reigns is still the world champion, heavyweight.